Hello, everyone. You are about to watch Papa Grizz 56's live stream. Please wait while we get this live stream ready. Thank you for your patience. Papa Grizz 56 is now ready to live stream. The live stream will begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, yo, yo. How you doing today? Deadboat. How you doing? Wednesday, middle of the week. 2 more days to the weekend. Hope everything's going well with everybody. Girls finally got to go back to school. Where they were out, I don't know. Okay. Let's check weather bug. I'm doing pretty good. 28 degrees. Feels like 22, cloudy. A north slight easterly wind of 6 miles an hour here in beautiful Midwest Ohio. Okay. One more thing to check out, and I'll be with you in 1 minute. Okay. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Nothing been going on here. I mean, I hear that they're supposed to vote on a stimulus next week. I doubt it'll go through. It's way too much. Yeah, I mean, where you're at, the Rona's really bad over there. Even though they've got the shot, I mean, it takes a while for people to get vaccinated, which I don't know if it's going to do any good or not. To me, I think the shot was developed too quick, not a lot of testing on it. What they don't tell you, a lot of people have gotten the shots and have been dead from the shot. They died, but you ain't gonna hear that on the news. 58 there. Damn. That's very comfortable there, 58. I'd be running around outside in my underwear. Hello, cute kitty kitty. Oh, you're gonna get an Alexa Bliss tattoo. Okay. What, your other cheek? Think you should put it on your other cheek. It was almost 70 Monday. Now that's about the highest temperature I like, 70. I don't know, 70, 72 around there, but other than that, it's too dang warm. Yeah, yesterday and today, the blizzard of 78. We got a lot of snow here in Ohio. Just about shut everything down. That was the last real big snow. I mean, everybody was panicking. I mean, they said like 2 foot of snow. Eh. Yeah, but the blizzard of 78 here in Ohio was yesterday and today. Started yesterday. They got about 1 foot of snow in one day. And then they got about another foot or something overnight in the day. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people was stuck. I just dug the front end of my car out, hit the gas, boom, had no problem. But it was bad. I mean, on the roads there was about 1 foot of snow, easily. Yeah, I had my old Impala. Got through that no problem. Ah. Yeah, I mean, you're getting the shot so you don't die, and people's dying from it. I mean, how many people got to die before they recall it? You know, say no more. I mean, most people is probably safe, but maybe somebody has some kind of ailment that they didn't know about that causes it. You know, maybe liver or something. I don't know. Good for you. I would get something that means something, a tattoo. I mean, something that means something of my life. I mean, you know, maybe my daughters or something, my wife, or names or something. Some fictional character. Why have that? I mean, yeah, some are nice. Maybe a Tweety Bird or a Tasmanian Devil or even Bugs Bunny. I mean, but something as fake as wrestling. I mean, come on. I've given permission for Haley and her one sick friend who's dying wants to get matching tattoos, and yeah, she ain't 18 yet, so I said, yeah, something like that, I'll give permission. Go for it. It's your, your money you're wasting, your body you're destroying. Go for it. Something would have to really mean something for me to get a tattoo. Well, if you got space for it, and you're able to take it out, on walks and stuff, take care of it, hey, go for it. I think dogs are great. So are cats, but I don't like cats inside the house. Really, dogs have been domesticated enough where they're good house pets. Cats, they don't listen with shit. Oh my god. It's gonna look like John Matuzak from Goonies. Hey, you guys! With blonde hair. Blonde pigtails. Sloth with blonde hair, pigtails. Hey, you guys! Yeah, I know you got a tramp stamp. I love Vince on your tramp stamp side. I don't know. It's up to you. You're a free man. You can do what you want to do. I think it's crazy. Yo, Jeepers. I'm doing great. Family's doing good. We're all doing good. Yeah, be glad you wasn't back here yesterday and the day back in 78, I think it was. The big snow we got. I don't know if Chris was around to ask her about that one. Yo, Scott. Actually, I love dogs. Little snow peppers, yeah. I've been making that bird pay for my cell phone. Who wants to ask you about what? I don't know, Chris. I do like cats, okay? But they're just too wild, and I don't think that they should be in the house. How do you learn to deal with a bad back or a disability? Bubba, it's like this. You don't learn. You learn to accept it. I mean, like me. Hey, Tony. Not much. My back. I mean, the first 3 to 6 months, I was in agony, but I've learned to overcome it by just. I'm so used to the pain that I'm able to function halfway decent. Nah, it was Crystal. I told Jeepers asked Crystal about the Stoa 78. I don't know if she was living in Ohio then or not. Now, I love kittens. Kittens are a hell of a lot of fun to play with at all. But once they get bigger, they get more wild, I think. Yeah, don't buy a talking parrot because they will tell. Yes. You got that right, cute kitty kitty. Sure, you got a lot of people going to bully you. Just buy. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Chris wasn't born 284. Okay. Well, then you might. Well, you were around, but you weren't out yet. Hello, Krista. Uh, so you were born when I graduated, 75. Well, you're all a bunch of young pups. I'm the old fart of the bunch. Me and Scott. Yeah, Michigan got hit hard too in 78. It was a year ago yesterday, I think it started, and it finished off this morning or today, back in 78. You missed the 60s. You weren't even born in the 60s. You were born in the 80s, Marker. 60 was a groovy time. I'm very old far. Hey, I ain't far behind, baby. Mhm. Yeah, I heard they had I forget where it was. Tornado was, but yeah, it wiped out big time. Did a lot of damage. What's my thoughts on Biden first couple of weeks in office? Well, he's put 100,000 people on unemployment. He's pissed off Canada, our closest and one of our best allies. Um, he's wanting to open back up the country. Yeah, I don't like what he's doing, but I can't do nothing about it. He's people elected him, so he is the president of the United States, and My politicians, they're trying to keep them in line, but it's hard when, yeah, it's trying to put the damn government deeper into debt. What is it, $108 trillion? Um, he ain't fast tracking. Trump was getting out 1 million doses a day. Something. If I'm president, I will get out 1 million doses a day. Just think, there's what, 28, million doses out or something. How many days has the vaccine been out? 28, about 28 days. So Trump was fast track. He ain't gonna do it any faster. These pharmacy companies has to make it, and it takes a while to make these doses. Okay, he ain't fast tracking jack shit. He's writing off what Trump has already done. Did Biden shake hands with Putin? I have no idea. He probably has in the past. What little evidence I have seen of this impeachment of Biden, yes, there are grounds for impeachment. Whether he will be or not, I don't know. Probably not, because the Democrats will vote it out. Yeah, he ain't fast tracking jack shit, believe me. He said 1 million doses a day. Well, during Trump's administration, that's what they were doing. And then you hear the damn Democrats say, well, he was only getting out 500,000 a day, not 1 million. Check the numbers of doses that was out, the time that they've been out. Yeah, he was doing about 1 million doses a day. Yeah, men use the women's restroom, yeah. Or men could go into the military and get a sex change operation and the government pays for it, yeah. There you go. Hello, Chris. So you have a great day there, you beautiful girl, you.
Beautiful?
Yeah, Crystal is beautiful. In her own little peculiar way. Trump's? Yeah, you cannot impeach they're trying to impeach a private citizen now. He is no longer in office, so they can't do it. And like 27 Republicans said no, and they need 2/3 of 50, so that would be what, 25, 30 something damn votes. I mean, they ain't got the votes. No, I'm not against transgender, but I do not think a man should go into the military just to get a sex change operation. Okay? A lot of your insurance won't even pay for it, but the military will now that Biden overruled. See, that's the only thing Trump did about the transgender thing in the military was, you can't go into the military and get a sex change operation. I don't feel that's the military's job. Yeah, and if you got a wanker, you use the men's. If you got a vajayjay, you use the women's. This shit, well, I'm gay, I feel more like a woman. So I want to use a woman. I mean, you go into the woman's restroom and whip a, 12-inch bajanker out at, to do your business. It's going to disturb some straight women. It's going to scare them. So, yeah, I can understand that. If you look at these executive orders, go back and look at the ones from the first time he signed them and all. They were blank. He'd open them up and they'd be completely blank and he's signing them. You can't add the wording later. It has to be the wording that he's signing for. Right. I mean, I'm all for, transgender people or gay. I hate using the word gay. It's just, they should come up with a better word. But gay people in the military, they have the right to defend this country. They live here. They have the right to defend. I'm all for gay rights, okay? But I think you have to draw a line somewhere where it's not really acceptable. Okay. Tori, let me ask you this question. If you were, I don't know if you are or not, if you're a straight woman or not, I don't really care. It doesn't matter in here. But a straight woman, just let's say, pretend you're a straight woman and you go into a non-stalled bathroom. That means no walls. And a guy comes in, dressed as a woman, sits down next to you, and he has a 2-foot wanker. Wouldn't that upset you a little bit, a straight woman? Wouldn't that upset you a little bit? I think it would. Yeah, but don't hate Trump because he did something like that. You got to understand, if I was a woman in a non-stalled bathroom and I'm sitting there taking a dump, and some guy walks in because says he's gay, and he sits down next to me and he has, 10, 12-inch wanker, it's going to freak me out a little bit. I think until he has a sex change, if he decides to have it, stay out of the women's room. A guy, if he has a wanker, should go into a guy's bathroom. Women, the same thing. As a straight guy, I wouldn't want a woman coming in and sitting down beside me. That'd be freaky. Right. Use the family bathroom, right. Whatever you got hanging between your legs, that's what you should go. Not the way you're feeling. Just because you think, that means I'm a straight guy and I want to see some vajayjay. So I say, oh, I'm gay. I'm going in the women's bathroom. You understand what I'm saying? There's fraud in everything. I mean, I understand. Gay people have the same rights as us, okay? There you go. It would be very awkward for me if a woman came in and sat down in the toilet, But you don't see the other person's chromosomes, so it doesn't matter. If you had a sex change operation, and you go into whatever you get changed into, yeah, I understand that. That's it ain't gonna freak out other people. I'm not getting back into this gay thing. I'm all for gay rights to a certain extent. No, I mean, one of the things Trump stopped about the gays in the military was gay men were coming into the military and getting free sex change. The government was paying for it. Okay, in the real world outside the military, most insurance do not pay for, this operation. So why should the military? Why should the military have to foot the bill? Omelets with Swiss cheese are great. I love Swiss on everything. Oh, he came back negative. That's great. Has done a decent job. I mean, he's lost over 100,000 jobs for the pipe workers in PA. He's pissed off our closest ally. That's a decent job. I'm sorry. I claim Republican, but I look at I was hoping to have best for Biden. He is the president. There you go. Toast your bread first with butter. He's not fast-tracked anything. They're already doing 1 million vaccines a day. He's created, 100,000 unemployment. The pipeline there in Pennsylvania. He's pissed off our closest and dearest ally, Canada, who is very pissed at us. He's wanting to send servicemen back over to the Middle East to fight, killing more young men. Come on. He ain't doing a great job. He ain't even doing a good job. And I'm sorry to say that. I wish I could say better. I will tell you the truth if he does something great. But right now, I haven't seen nothing great. Then he also wants to put the United States almost $2 trillion more into debt. Gasoline prices now are going back up. We were energy free. We were fossil fuel free. We were able to produce our own fossil fuel and get us out of this OPEC shit. And now we have to go back to OPEC and pay them money to get oil and stuff. Where we were free when Trump. But Biden's signatures and all this here, stopping the goddamn Pennsylvania pipeline. Now we got to go somewhere to buy oil, where we didn't have to pay for it. And by him stopping that pipeline, look at now that oil has to be transferred to the country by trains and truck, which the pollution from these. Before it was pollution free, that pipeline. Now we're back to pollution again. Plus putting people out of work. Some of these people are going to lose their home. Going to have to go to welfare. You know how hard it is to get a pipe fitter's job? It ain't like you walk into a job and it's for the rest of your life. You got to go from job to job to job, basically. It's going good, Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, it's cold here too. It ain't supposed to get much above 30 if it even hits 30. Well, most of our front yard almost all, there's a couple little patches here and there. Backyard, I got about, a 4-foot strip going across my yard from where the sun doesn't hit. Parked in Missouri and thought I'd jump on. Well, that's good to hear, Jason. Thank you. Everybody hit the thumbs up. I mean, I hope Biden does do well. I'm all for the government. You know, I don't give a damn if it's a Republican, Democrat in. You know, when Bush was in, I bitched about him and he was a Republican. So I'm not just because he's Republican, he's doing great. A lot of people, they do that shit. Whatever party they fall under. Me, if you're Republican, Democrat, and you're doing a screwed up job, I'm going to tell you. I'm for the Constitution of the United States. They've broken it every which way. Thanks, Jason. Yeah, now this impeachment, it's unconstitutional, but yet they're going on and doing it. And it states there, what is it? Article 1, Chapter 4 of it, or whatever the hell it goes by. Yeah, you have to be in office. It's to get a sitting president out of office, not to keep a civilian from running for president. They do not, I mean, why even have a goddamn constitution? Because right now, certain Democratic Party members, Schumer, Pelosi, even Republican Party, Mitch McConnell, they do not hold true to the Constitution. You cannot impeach a citizen. It's impossible. Both times Trump was impeached by Congress. How in the hell would they do it with no proof of nothing? Right. I mean, here too, food banks, on welfare, and it's hard to get on welfare here. They go by your last year's income. If you had a good, last year and this year sucks starting out, yeah, it's hard to get on. Knock on wood, we've been able to make all of our payments, and we're doing good. Me and my family. There's a lot of people out there struggling. I feel bad for them. I wish, I won $1 billion. I'd try to help people out some way. Voting doesn't matter anymore. I mean, come on. Did you guys see WWE on Monday Night Raw? It was not going at all. I don't understand that, Mike. WWE Network is going to be gone by March here in the U.S. I mean, it's going to be cheaper on the new platform. I forget what it's called. It starts with the P. Yeah, but by March, WWE Network will be no longer. Sad. Peacock, okay. Now you're gonna have to sort through movies and all to find WWE matches. I mean, they say it's gonna be cheaper, but with commercials. I mean, that's what a parent or a grandparent does, help out the kids and grandkids if they can. My WWE is not 1999 or 1995 or whatever. It's like $26 a month. Yeah, the first 2-3 months it's 1995 or whatever the hell. But once you have it for like a year or so, it goes up, baby. So they say it's going to be like, what do you say, $9 or something? Peacock? I like the WWE Network. Everybody says that they didn't like it and it's no good. But yeah, but you can find any wrestler thing you want. Now you go to the Peacock, you have to sort through movies, and unless they have one little thing for WWE you click on, you can find everything. But I don't know how it's going to work. How's yours $10 a month when it's supposed to be $19.95?
It's $9.95 plus taxes. We paid like $12.
Oh yeah, okay, $9.95. Okay, $9.95 plus tax. Now some of them we paid like $15, $16, and that's high fucking taxes. Right, okay, $9.95, not 19. I was wrong, ding dong, I was wrong. Okay, it's go for, yeah, $9.95 supposedly down. But it's gonna be just like Netflix. Netflix keeps raising their price, every 6 months to a year. Yeah, the older style wrestling. Yeah, I do too. All this high flying shit. That ain't wrestling. That's ballerina shit. How many? All you got is punch it, kicking, jumping off the top of the rope, off the ropes. There's no real wrestling. Dean Malenko, he knew the moves. Eddie Guerrero, he did mostly moves, wrestling moves. Yeah. But now everything is ballerina shit. No wonder they're getting hurt. Wow, they do an armbar, full Nelson, that's about it. Asuka, I like watching her because I don't know, her moves are a lot of martial art moves, the rolls into another hold, you know. With Charlotte Flair, it's the chop, it's jumping off the ropes, it's... I mean, I like the Greco-Roman style, where both men are on the mat and, you know, different moves. You know, used to be, there wasn't a lot of punch, and every now and then you see one punch. Yeah, the Horsemen, they cheated every match too, just about. Benoit knew a hell of a lot of moves. He was a wrestling technician, okay? You didn't see him going up on the top all the time. Yeah, he'd go up and do his headbutt, you know. Come off and hit his head on the guy, you know. Everything they said about him is bullshit. He didn't kill his family, believe me. Rick Steiner. Rick Steiner was a hell of a wrestler. He was a collegiate style wrestler, and he was good. Oh, the old Starcade, yeah, I love that. That's like what WWE took over WCW. Okay, I forget the guy's name already. But some wrestlers they didn't let in, and they were great wrestlers. Dean Malenko. He didn't wrestle WWE. He works for WWE behind the scenes. But, yeah. Undertaker, I love The Undertaker. Every year he'd learn more, do different moves, learn different moves, which was good. By the time he got older, you know, maybe 4 years ago, he was a great wrestler, okay? He knew the holds and all, and he used them. He wasn't up on the ropes every fucking match. Kevin Sullivan or Vince McMahon? That's who I'm thinking. It's funny, Vince and the crew knew everything before it happened. That's kind of strange. But it's over with, and I do think he should be in the Hall of Fame. What's his name? Pillman committed... Well, he OD'd, so you might as well say committed suicide. He was a drug addict. You know, look how many drug addicts they got in the Hall of Fame. Superfly Jimmy Snuka killed his wife, but he is in the Hall of Fame. Do not condemn a man's chance at the Hall of Fame due to his family life. If he was good in the ring, one of the best ever... Okay. Chris Benoit was one of the best wrestlers ever. Just because he had a bad family life, that shouldn't be a part of it. He could wrestle, Scotty Steiner. I mean, him and Rick Steiner both, I think it was University of Michigan they went to. They were both top-notch wrestlers in the University of Michigan program. And They both do their shit. You know, you look at old Ben Justice, Flying Fred Curry, his dad, Bull Curry, and these guys, they more or less wrestled, not flying out through the air with the greatest of ease. They think the wrestling ring is a fucking trapeze. You know, the Mighty Igor, a lot of them. Love Brothers, the Kangaroos, Bobo Brazil. These men knew how to wrestle. Right now, I love the hell out of Ricochet, but he's too much of a ballerina. Okay, a gymnast. He can wrestle, but he'd rather fly through the air. Think he's fucking trapeze. Henning Rude, yeah, Pillman. Yeah, they all died from OD, and they're in the Hall of Fame. Superfly Jimmy Snuka more or less killed his one wife. He's in the Hall of Fame. No, you didn't see me on Doug's last night. You have him good advice. Well, I'm glad whoever it is pretending to be me ain't an asshole. You see, he's swaying Doug's. I don't go into Doug. Doug blocked me. Yeah, if you see somebody in Doug's, it ain't me because I'm blocked at Doug. Doug West, yeah, I'm blocked in this chat. You blocked me about 2 years ago. I don't know why somebody pretending to be me went in there, started trouble, and when I came in one day, he blocked me. Yeah, I'll tell you one person who's better wrestling fan than you are. Because you gotta look up a lot of shit. Oh, that's what pickle boys say. I don't believe not the pickle boys say. That's like his toe the other day. Smell my toe, see if it's rotten. No, that's bullshit. You would be able to smell it without sticking your nose on it. That's like the one day, we haven't went out for 3 months or something, or 6 months. Yeah, you were just out. Yeah, they're always going out. They go to the damn drive-through and get food.
How many times have they been to Walmart?
Yeah, or they go to Walmart and go shopping. Even with the baby. Like they go the one time they say, oh, it's the first time we're taking the baby out, to Walmart. No. You did it a couple times before that. Anything to get views. They bitches about Doug using their name to get views. Well, he does the same thing. He uses Tina. He uses Doug. Yeah, and his sister. Oh, she suffers from angina. No, angina is not a condition. You don't know if that's true. Then how is he still, like they said, they seen me on his live stream last night or whatever, yesterday? I wasn't on it, but how is he still live streaming if that's the case? So that's false information. Quit spreading false information. Shit, too. And they all went out for Chinese or no Japanese steakhouse, I think it was. You know, a couple days before. Maybe they got the Japanese virus. You know, if I was fake, I could put, oh, so and so, Mama has it, my daughter's has it, or my other daughter has it, or my dog has it. Oh my God, the chopped liver I ate the other night had it. You know, that's all bullshit. Let's see the paperwork. Come on, put the paperwork up. Dangle in front of our eyes. Let us read it. Plus, those tests are only 60% accurate. Yeah. Oh, he's worried about his sister. She has angina. Angina is like gas. Right. Right, Bubba. All bullshit. I don't know if Elvis is back on YouTube or not. No, I'd rather trust Doug before I trust the Pickle Boy. Pickle Boy is full of bullshit, and I found that out. I wouldn't trust Pickle Boy as far as I could throw his fat ass. I'm sorry. It wasn't me, Maureen. There's nothing wrong with Doug, no. He just go through hard times. I mean, do you really believe he hasn't seen his grandbaby? I don't believe that. Is whining and all. He's a hard ass. You think I'm a hard ass? He's close to being like me. He's not a chicken shit. He's not a sissy. Everything he does is for views. He's making a living off the views. No, he wasn't. AGP was a bigot. Look at his videos. Child abuser. I mean, his daughters has made videos in the past telling about the shit that AGP has done to them. Kicking them, hitting them with different shit. I do say he was a funny man to watch. I mean, as far as an entertainer, he was pretty cool. But as a human being, I wouldn't want to spend time with him. Doug is not evil. Right, it's just somebody using my name and my logo. I mean, you know, all that shit with Pickle Boy, you know, like the Mentals and soda, and Grandpa put his face over, and he kept it there while was squirting him in the face. That was all set up. Something if you were surprised somebody dropped some Mentals into a Coke and it squirt you, you'd back up right away. But if you watch the video, he kept his face, and went, blah, 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 you know. They said it was all spontaneous. No, it wasn't. They set everything up beforehand. Now, his fartings probably was real. I mean, in his older years, you know, past couple years, he might have got better, okay? But all those videos were set up. Charlie Chill could get off drugs, he'd be a good guy, okay? I got nothing against Charlie. He blocked me because I was talking with Tina. I mean, ain't I allowed to talk to people? We weren't talking about him, but just because I was on Tina's chat a few times and talked to her years ago, I was the enemy. That's wrong. As long as I'm not talking about you, why be mad because I'm talking to somebody? So he says, that's what you would like to believe because he tells you. That's what the Democrats are doing. That's what CNN, they're telling you how things are and they're not real. You got no proof of it. Sure, for what he does, you know, he seems like a nice guy. Even if he's still on drugs, he seems like a nice guy. All that shit about him punching Bridget. I don't think Doug would stand there in the same house right beside him and let him punch Bridget twice in the face. I don't think Doug is that kind of a guy. I don't think he's a wuss like that. Okay? And if you look at the mark Bridget had, that was a rug burn. Her and Pickle Boy probably was doing nasty on the rug and she slipped down and rubbed her face on the carpet. Yeah. Whatever. You can't tell jack shit. Maybe he's off drugs when he's on camera during the day and then at night he does them. Who knows, or drinks. But there's no way in hell Doug was going to let some man punch his daughter in the face like that. Right, it was a rug burn. Correct. But you believe Pickle Boy when he said that Charlie punched her twice in the face. You believed him. He has the wolf pack. How does he have the wolf pack? You know, when I talk to Charlie Chill, I used to talk with him, chat with him, and we didn't talk about other people. I like Doug. Like I said, I trust Doug more than I do Pickle Boy. It didn't bruise up. It didn't bump up. You get hit in the face by a fish, your face is going to swell. Your face is going to bruise. Not just have a rug burn there. Hello, Steve. And when all that happened years ago, I brought that out. Come on, I boxed, I've wrestled, I've tough man competition. You get hit in the face like that, you're going to get a little bump. It's going to swell up. You're going to get a bruise. There was never a bruise. And the thing went away in like 2 days. Ain't true. Your Undertaker wine came. Yeah, I've seen that. How do you know if they're not lies? They might be lies. I think, kid behind the camera did a lot of lying about him. Back when he got Isaac after him, they were making up fake documents and putting them out. Dude, you're not there. And that's what I said. I don't know the truth about it, but from my opinion and what I have seen, half that shit didn't go on. Well, hey, Bubba, Bridget's a hard ass. She can take a punch. Yeah, got hit twice, close to the temple like that. She'd have been knocked out, really. Her face would have been swelled up. My brother hit me one time in the cheek, eye and all swelled up, bruised. Okay? I know what happens when you're in a fight. How could Mama Grizz had him on a track phone? She had a simple track phone where you could just call out. It didn't have pictures and all. I've showed you the track phone. Once again, you're trying to spread lies. He's not getting rid of it. It's gone. His partner was more or less said he was in charge of Storyfire and that McJuggernuggets was financer. McJuggernuggets spent over $1 million and Spitz got all the money, got all the profits, and left McJuggernugget holding nothing. He ain't getting rid of it. It's gone. They lost it. Sure, his glory days are over. Now he's doing, he has, I've seen one or two of them finance. You don't tell people how to invest their money. Well, Bitcoin's good if you got into it early. When Jeepers told me about Bitcoin, I think it was about $100, $200. That was like 30-some $1,000. Wow. Yeah, I should have took it as advice, but I thought, Bitcoin was like a pyramid scam or something, and, I was leery about it. Yeah, Pickle Boy already said it. But I looked a little bit into it, and the owner of the company was Spitz and not McJuggernuggets. No, she didn't.
I'll be back.
Right. I mean, I could not. You had to submit to them videos to get on Storyfire, and they either accepted you or denied you. Okay. And you had to like audition for them, which is bad. I mean, they might send you a bad video, but a lot of the shit's great. And you know, you deny them, hey, you're losing out. All I know is that he said he was already gone. I tried getting on and you can't. Maybe where you were, or I don't know. Yeah, Spitz used to say McJuggernuggets was a co-owner. No, he was, according to the records and all, he was an investor into the company owned by Spitz. Spitz made the money. McJuggernugget got the shits. CPS can't do shit. Two of my daughters are above age. The other one's 17. They do not say anything about 17-year-olds. So, ding dong, you're wrong. You should know what you're talking about before you come and make these, threats to me. Okay. Why, they took them all away, worshipful? CPS will never walk through my doors again. There you go. Happy New Year's. Because they first go, when CPS gets a message like that, they have to go through the sheriff's office and see if they want to. Sheriff's office has to see, and the sheriff's office always calls, here comes here. Yeah, I can see ya, Scarecrow. It didn't pop up. No, we didn't see it. I see this one. Hey, Philip. How you doing today? Yeah, I don't have to worry about CPS anymore. They can't do jack shit. My youngest daughter is 17, so there you go. They can't do jack shit. Call CPS all you want to. Have a party with them. And I will tell them to kiss my effing ass. No, I've never done saltwater fishing. I would love to try marlin fishing. Blue marlin. Well, yeah, you don't have no kids. They can't do nothing to you. But my kids are legally grown, so doing good. Oh. Yeah, I know. But right now, I don't know if I can handle one. When I was younger, I wanted to. I thought a couple times I planned on going down to Florida and try marlin fishing or saltwater fishing, and I never did it. So, they can't tell you that. They cannot tell you that you can't draw on your face. Oh my God. That I'm gonna call BS. That's bullshit. I know a guy who has tattoos, quite a few on his face, and he has kids, and CPS doesn't say jack shit to him. Yeah. I've seen the Atlantic, I've seen the Pacific, but I've never fished them. I would love to try. Sure. Best fight I ever had was I caught carp out of Rocky River. I mean, it was close to 3 foot. Some old gentleman gave me $50 for it. I was going to release it back in. Brought it up on a 12-pound line, and that son of a bitch was, I swear, close to 100. Brought it up a boat dock. There you go. Go out there, catch a mess of jackfish, and whoo-wee, good eating.
You did. I told
Oh, I bet. I'll be right back. I gotta go potty.
Good luck.
Back in the day, like back in 1812, me and old General Pershing was, hell yeah. Okay. You know jack shit about. You've only lived there a couple years. You don't know that much about it. Let's learn how to spell first. You've already been in 4 hurricanes. Well, good for you. I've been in 3 tornadoes and 2 floods. Now be nice. Good shit. Okay. No, I think Mark is trying to say where they were born. Let me see. Randy Savage. Oh. Randy Savage. Randy Savage.
According to Wikipedia,
Okay,
better known by his ring name Randy Savage, was an American.
Okay. You're both wrong. Randy Savage was born in Columbus, Ohio. Died in Seminole, Florida. He was born in Ohio. Columbus, Ohio. 100 miles from here. He was born November 15th of 1952. Right there. Born. Columbus, Ohio. I knew he was Ohioan, but I just wanted to prove everybody wrong. The Florida Mark. No, and neither do you. Seven Up, yeah, I love 7 Up. Mine right now, mine would probably be Verner's. I love Verner's or Squirt, but 7 Up's in there. Yeah.
You know,
No, it should be Worshipable uses Wikipedia, Scarecrow. Mango juice, there you go. No, Worshipable, I mean, Brandon, he doesn't need Wikipedia. He right off the top of his head could tell you. Worshipable, he's about as good as me. He uses Wikipedia. Because the shit he writes and says is exactly the way it's worded in Wikipedia. So you're saying Wikipedia gets all their information from you? I doubt that. I'm not big on cranberry. I do like ginger ale. Ginger ale is good. Don't waste my time. There you go, Bubba. Okay, worshipful marker, if you're so good at wrestling and wrestling terminology, what's a clove hitch? Is it with the arm or with the legs? Surfing is bigger in, Mama Grizz didn't like that. Mama Grizz timed somebody out here. New Mountain Dew? Watermelon Mountain Dew, that sounds good. Anything fruity I love. I love the orange, I love the grape, but if it's Cotton Club, which I don't think they make anymore, ginger ale, Canada Dry ginger ale is the best. I don't know if they still make Canada Dry. I would say my favorite would be Dr. Pepper. The old original Dr. Pepper, not the shit they produce now. It's not that good. The old Dr. Pepper used to have a peppery taste. You know, you could taste it afterwards like a pepper taste. That's why they call it Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I mean, I've never surfed. I water skied. I never took lessons. But I learned myself how to water ski. No big whoop. I think if I was in better shape and younger, I would do surfing. I wouldn't need lessons. Mama Grizz whipped his ass. I used to ride a skateboard, so I think I could maybe surf. You know, back in 63, I was young. 63, 64, 7, 8 years old. I used to skateboard a lot. I was good. Before skateboarding was cool in the 70s, I was doing it back in the early 60s. So, like I said, Dr. Pepper, yeah, I like it, but it don't have the taste it used to have. Sure. Sure. What do you need lessons to stand up on a damn ironing board, you know? Just get out there, paddle out, try to catch wave. You learn how. It ain't like rocket science where you need training. It's something you do for fun. You learn, you know. Just like everything, yep.
That was stuff.
I know you did. Thank you. He was getting on my nerves. I remember back in the mid-'60s, my dad took the engine out of a vehicle, put the roof or the hood to the side. That winter, he stopped. He was waiting until spring to get an engine to put in. We stowed his fucking hood and was using it as a toboggan. Joe Biden's gonna fuck it up, huh? Okay. Yeah, we used to go right straight to the distributor on the east side of Cleveland. We'd take bottles back, and my dad would always pick up a case of Canada Dry. It was also Cotton Club. Cotton Club and Canada Dry is the same company. And he used to get a couple cases of orange grape and ginger ale. But if I have to go back, I think Verner's and Squirt would be my favorite. And then 7-Up would come in third. I love 7-Up. Sprite, between Sprite and 7-Up, I like 7-Up better. Sprite's good, but not as good as 7-Up. You know, and I say the original. I'm talking about original sodas. Not all this chemicals in it, you know, saccharin and all these sweeteners and all these other generic shit that they put into them. They had better taste. Everybody says, oh, your taste buds change when you get older. No, it doesn't. There you go. No more maple syrup. Got tired of him showing off again. I know. He has to be one up on everybody. He knows jack shit about wrestling unless he goes to Wikipedia. Yeah, 7-Up is way better, yes. Hey, Mama, did I ever tell you back in 1933 I dated, what was her name? Mae West. Hey, yeah, she was a good old hooker. Trying to show off. Back in 33, I wasn't even born. Hey, Cody. Hello, sir. How's things in Colorado? I think this one is a fake one. Let's see. No, there's only one Mama in here. Yeah, there's only one Mama in here. Mama don't like you showing off for her, Chabot. Yeah, it ain't gonna get above 30, I don't think, today. Well, he comes in, he knows everything. He's one of these young kids. Young kids think they know everything. He knows jack shit about wrestling. He's only been into wrestling, what, 3 years? Maybe 4? Oh, that's for sure. I would love it. I don't know if I could sit there for like a half hour fighting a fucking marlin or whatever. Or tuna. I love to catch tuna. Wow, so is 50 million other people. I mean, you know all about wrestling. Once again, what is a clove hitch? Is it with the arms or with the legs? I've been watching wrestling way more. I've forgotten more than what Worshipful probably really knows. Wrong. Clove hitch is with a rope. It's a knot. I said clove hitch, not clover leaf, but a clove hitch. See, there you go. You don't know shit about wrestling. Oh, cutthroat trout. I would love to catch some of them. I love trout. Yeah, me too, Bob. I only see one. Really? You'll have to show me when you get home. That's a clover leaf. I didn't say clover leaf. I said clove hitch. My favorite fish to eat. Smoked, I love salmon. Fried, I love walleye. Okay, love you, baby girl. Hello, Smoke. Fuck the lemon, just with butter. Cook it with butter. Keep drizzling butter on it. I don't know, breaded cod. I mean, I love cod. Breaded cod. Yeah, smoked trout or salmon or whatever. They're basically the same. Smoked trout's really good. Right, cod or haddock if it's breaded. I love the hell out of that. I mean, yeah, northern pike is fun to catch, but cleaning, you can get three fillets. I mean, the backbone goes like a Y. The bones on the side goes like a Y. You take a fillet off the top and off the sides, and it's hard to get all the bones out of pike. Pikes, they're a good fighting fish.
Thank you very much.
I would love to get a boat, take it up on Lake Erie, and do fishing videos up there. Lean cod. You can't beat a nice piece of cod. You know, like a fillet of fish, but whenever I go to Long John Silver's, and most of them are closed, I used to love getting a cod platter. Oh my God, I couldn't get enough of that. Oh, grouper? Yep.
And I'd written
I just like take a grouper, flour in it, egg bath it, to flour it again, and you get a nice crust on it. Or, I mean, you got some lakes around here, nice sized lakes.
that was that bill.
I went fishing about 4 years ago. Um, you know, you see all these fishermen throwing all the fish back. I'd throw majority back. I'd keep a couple for their tea. I mean, bass is good. I mean, it ain't the greatest. I mean, some people love bass. You know, I like it, but I ain't gonna fish out a lake, okay? I'm not gonna keep every fish. You know, any fish you catch it, you make sure you get the fat off of it, because the fat is where the mercury and the lead and all that, you know, your toxic metals are, and bad shit is. But yeah, I would love to do fishing videos. I mean, sheephead, if you know how to fillet it right, sheephead's a damn tasty fish. Catfish, I think it's overrated. I mean, it's good fish. Don't get me wrong. I've had some good catfish. I've had some bad catfish, and yeah. I caught what was it? Not muskie, walleye. It was about 30 inches long. I threw it back because, yeah, sheephead are good. A lot of people call them drums, whatever, and yeah, they're good. But you gotta know how to fillet them. Yeah. I had to throw the 30-inch walleye back because I don't have a frying pan big enough for it. No, it's just too big. Nah, bacon wrapped lobster, nah, never had that. I haven't had lobster in a long time. Think the last time I had them was back at Cleveland, and yeah, stung up the whole house. Bacon wrapped lobster. That doesn't sound too bad. Bacon makes everything good. Bacon wrapped turd. Mmm, delish. Blue Mesa. I hear there's a lot of trout in Blue Mesa. Some striped bass, and yeah, I've read about a lot of different lakes, waterways in the United States when I was younger, and yeah. Rainbow trout. I caught a rainbow up in Colorado one time. Brown trout are very tasty. Salmon, perch. Oh, you get a mess of perch. Oh my God. Yeah, Lake Erie perch. I don't keep anything. It has to be about 8 inches to 14 inches before I'd keep it. Too big, you lose a lot of the taste. Too small, you know, you don't get that much meat. But I used to do a lot of perch fishing up there. The one time me and my brother Bob went out, and we took the ferry boat out to these rocks and tied the end of our string onto a, what was about 2 foot elastic, like a rubber band thing. And a guy came by with the boat, and you know, we put a heavy rock, tied it onto it, and he took it out and stretched line, and it kept going back to the same place, and we caught 144 perch one day within maybe 4 hours. Oh, flounder. Ooh. Yeah, I'll eat it too. You know, like I said, I'm pissed about everything. Because back when I was younger and all the shit I did, I didn't have video cameras. We didn't have electronics. You know, a lot of the shit I did, I think would make great videos. I'd use you for bait, worshipable. You'd be my chum. Tie your ass to a string, throw you out, catch a fucking marlin or something, a barracuda. There you go. Mackerel. Mackerel's good. Mackerel's really good smoked. You ever have a smoked mackerel? Oh my God. It's to die for. Most fish, you smoke it, it's pretty damn good. Because I'm not AGP. Oh, gumbo, yeah. Holy mackerel. No, there's no holes in my mackerel. Yeah, I used to go Chagrin Reservoir, Chagrin River, and do salmon fishing. Pretty awesome out there. Yeah, I've been biggest part of northern Ohio, quite a bit of southern. I've been a little bit into Indiana, a little bit into Pennsylvania. West Virginia has some great fishing down there. Kentucky has some great fishing. Ohio, it all depends what lake you go to and what time of year, and yeah. Oh, I love pickled herring.
Are you talking to your wine park?
Haven't had any in a long time. I love pickled herring. Oh, yeah. Been a couple years since Mama got me any.
That's not good. That's got a stab. I want to be vegetarian.
Nah. AGP wasn't that fat in his later years, which was his better farts. No, I haven't taught nobody. Yeah, I watch a lot of different fishing. The Florida Ocean.
I think it's powerful.
Yeah, I love pickled herring. Mm-mm. I mean, it tastes a little bit different. They do it a little bit differently now. It all depends what brand, too. Certain brands I don't care for. No, the pickled herring, oh yes.
You told me who you are.
There you go. Canned sardines, I like them with mustard. The canned kippers, oh, I love those smoked kippers. Yeah, sardines is a good snack. Well, I'd have to catch herring first, and there ain't many around here. Ew, myopsnet.com. I used to have I made a homemade smoker, dry smoke, not heated. Sardines are good. You like them in natural oil or the mustard ones? I prefer the mustard. Are you licensed scuba diver? Yeah, mustard. Yeah, baby. I never ate a fish I didn't like. Me neither. Yeah. That's hard to believe. Worshipful. They'd ate your little skinny butt. Yeah, don't forget the pythons. Scuba dive with the pythons. What do you need a lesson to surf? Really? Are you that incompetent? I don't see why you need a lesson. If you ever skateboarding, you could probably surf. Okay, keep saying that. Maybe I'll believe it someday.
That's for sure.
You're gonna need a bigger board, worshipful. I don't really think it is. The thing of it is, you gotta know when to catch the wave. That's about the hardest part of it. And just like on a skateboard, if you got balance enough to ride a skateboard, you could surf. Believe me. I've heard surfers say that they practice on skateboards. You make it from out deep water into shallow water without falling on your ass. That's the right way of surfing. It doesn't matter. Basically the same thing. You ride the wave. It ain't like you're riding up and down on waves, okay? Sure, you have to read the waves. That's the only hard part about surfing. Reading the waves, knowing when to start paddling, so you could ride it. You know, I used to skateboard, like I said, I skateboarded from the age of about 6 to 8 years old, and when I went on water skis, I picked that up very quick, because I had good balance from riding a skateboard. Snowboarding is a lot rougher, bouncy. Unless I tried, I don't know. Well, I haven't tried, so I guess I'm an idiot. I mean, okay. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Like I'm entitled to my opinion. Right. Basically, it's balance. I mean, if you could ride a skateboard, and a skateboard, you're hitting bumps and all, more or less, surfing, you get into a pocket, an area of water. You're on smooth. It ain't bumpy. You don't have to watch your balance as much. You do have to watch your balance in a way, but you know, not as much. To say it's like snowboarding. Snowboarding, you're hitting bumps as you go. You know, you ever see these snowboarders, the bumps, little bumps, moguls that they hit? It ain't the same thing as surfing. No, no red hair. I'm just basing my opinion. I was a skateboarder before skateboards were even cool. We didn't have the little fin on the back that went up. Not like they do nowadays. Snowboarding is fun. Sure. I don't know if I'm going to do a mohawk again. That's your opinion, okay? Now you're going to be a professional surfer, okay. Uh-huh. 8 stones, 5 feet tall. Oh yeah, deep powder snow. Yeah. Now I've what is it called? Windsurfing. I windsurfed before. Okay, that's you're holding on to a pole there. I mean, it gives you a little bit more stabilization, but it's sort of like surfing, and I did that quite well. Once I got the hang of how to get up on it with the sail, yeah, that was years ago. I have never done it on the ocean, but I've done what are they called? Windboards or whatever. You know, it's like a surfboard, but with a sail on it. I did that up in Lake Erie. I met some guys, they let me try it. It was pretty damn neat. Then you got to know the wind to go out and then to come back in. Yeah, he's a master of baiter too. Fishing, he's a master baiter when it comes to fishing. But I've water skied. I mean, I was getting pretty damn good at water ski. I've roller skated, skateboard. I've never been on skis or snowboard. Oh, kite surfing. That looks impressive. Yeah, I see that. I don't know if I'd want to try that. Some of those guys get picked up out of the water. Yeah. But I used to be very active as a young man, and, you know, Yeah, California is bigger on surfing than Florida. I'm sorry. You got better waves in California, I think. Why are all the surfing competitions out in Hawaii and California? You don't see very many on the East Coast. Oh, the New Jersey Surf Classic. No. But I do think if I was younger, able to stand better, with the balance I used to have, yeah, I could surf. Probably within a day, I'd be pretty good at it. Yeah, the Pacific Ocean. Sure, but you don't see much surfing out there. You see some. But all the surfing I've ever watched, and I used to watch it quite a bit when I was younger, and it was all California or other countries, like Australia or something, or it was California, Hawaii, those areas. You didn't see on ESPN even East Coast surfing that much. Hardly ever, if any. You didn't even see it down in Florida. Yeah, a lot of people go down there and they more or less practice run. Then they go to California and do the real damn surfing. Some of those waves in California, I don't think I would even want to mess with. Florida, they're not that big unless you get a hurricane going. Are mushy, yeah. That's what I mean. You don't see a lot of damn surfing contests in Florida. Maybe local, local places down there. But all the big ones are Australia, California, Hawaii, different, other countries. Sure they do. Bluegills, yes, a good mess of bluegills, if they're good size, like size of your palm. Small ones takes too much. Tony Hanks, the pro surfing, yeah. Sure they do. You're not that good yet, dude. I wish I had my legs. I'd come down to Florida and teach you a few things, sir. I've never surfed, but I think within a day I'd be better than you. And you're taking lessons. Jimmy Joe Ray Bob Surfing School. For the idiots who can't learn on their own. I think he is, Babola. Well, then you're in the wrong place to become a pro surfer. My legs don't work that well. I have trouble standing, walking. Oh yeah, bluegills, yeah. A mess of bluegills is any fish, really. Yeah, they have to be big enough. I mean, basically what I catch are about yay big, not very big, about 3 inches wide, and yeah, when you fillet them, you don't get that much meat off them. So a lot of times I just butterfly them and try to meat falls off the bone. Yeah, I had a dream to be a ninja. Yeah, Chris. No, it's not a great spot for pro surfing. Yeah, he's in La La Land again, yes. No, they weren't remove my legs. No, I still got them. I could walk a little. Like, here in the house, I go out like a block or two. Yeah, they start wobbling and then they just give out. Yeah, he'll learn how to surf in Florida and become a big surfer. And then he'll go to Australia, and he'll see a wave and he goes, "Fuck that, I ain't going out on that damn thing. That'd kill me." Right, it ain't the best for good waves, no. Right, it's good to learn on those little baby waves, Because your dreams aren't realistic, dear worshipful. You're too old to start a surfer career. Sure, you might be able to surf those little baby waves in Florida, but you go to California and you get hit with those big waves, 20 foot high, 30 foot, something you don't get in Florida. And you'll be, kind of wet. Toffee dolphin. Oh, Gatorland, yeah. I think he's trolling us too, Baboa. I mean, you could be anything you want, but... Yeah, and I've watched the Cocoa Beach Classic, and those waves, I mean, are nothing. Then I watched it, where was it at? Was it Australia or some other place? But I mean, they were huge waves, and I said, nope. Really, I'd be more scared to touch an alligator than a python. You're not a pro wrestler either. Okay, you're a pro wrestler, yeah.
States.
What company have you worked for? You'll never be mayor with the damn face tattoo. I'm telling you that right now. Well, because it's warmer water. There's more sharks, yeah. Ellsworth, yeah. I think Marco Stunt would be worshipable. I'm just saying. Wow, you wrestled in some backyard wrestling tournaments or matches or whatever, and you think you're a professional. No. Great white. I'm not afraid of anybody, okay? I'm not afraid of trolls. I just don't want to. They're dumb, okay? It's like talking to a wall. They don't understand nothing. They think that they know everything. Yeah, trolls, I'm not afraid of. I'll tell you right now, they can all suck my Johnny. Right there. Have a nice day. And if I was afraid of trolls, I would say that. And if I was afraid of trolls, I would not be on right now. They're not scaring me off YouTube. They're not nothing. I would think you'd have more great whites in Florida because I think the waters are warmer than the Pacific. I'm not sure on that. I think maybe Pacific would have more types, but I don't know. I don't know which ocean really is warmer. I would say there would have more sharks, great whites, any shark really. Really? I was scared. You know, you can kiss my ass too, troll. You peckerwood. You know nothing about me. I'm scared. Oh, I'm scared. Why do they gotta lie about me so much? All I'm saying is you shouldn't go to somebody's house uninvited. Because it's a good way to get hurt. Okay? I'm not scared of you little trolls, you little panty-waist girlies. I'm not afraid of yous, so have a nice day. See what I mean? You can't talk to a troll. They're idiots.
But we understand.
There has been piranha in Lake Erie. But when it froze, more or less, they said they died.
And even better as well.
Yeah, some of your pipe tobacco is good smelling.
There's sizes.
There's a place down in Gatlinburg. One time I used to go down there and, yeah, this one pipe shop. Oh my God, some of the, they had a green apple that was to die for. Sure. Great White goes up the St. Lawrence Seaway into freshwater. I don't know if they can live in there. I'm not a shark expert. But yeah. Oh, there's blue.
That's really more needed. Yep, you can go there. Come on in.
Balboa hit the nail on the head. When you're in your 60s, be a Walmart greeter. There you go. I don't know if they'd accept him for that blemish on his face, his tattoo. They don't want people scaring other people. Leave it to Balboa to come up with the good ones.
That's the way to run.
Marker, you got to sit down one day and write a book. Yeah, but he's scared of the little kids that come in.
Okay.
The Walmart greeter's a good one.
Just this.
Balboa, when I grow up, I want to be a Walmart greeter. Can you imagine your kids saying that? Daddy, when I grow up, I want to be a Walmart greeter. No, son. Set your sights higher than worshipable.
There's less that.
Oh, here we go.
How many cuts?
Here we go. Yo, Ohio 58, do what you want to do. I don't have nothing to defend myself. That's your belief. You just want me to show my sidearm, and so I can't be monetized. No, it ain't gonna happen. But I just hope you can run fast. I don't think you can outrun a speeding projectile coming your way. You know, like I said before, I'd advise you not to come to people's houses unless you're invited. I think he left. Poor Marker. I love the guy, but come on. Hey, I got 3 ferocious daughters to defend myself. You have a nice day. They're 58. Yeah, they live in other states or other countries. They're internet thugs. One-to-one, face-to-face. What movie was that? The guy standing there and the guy walked up to him. He just started peeing his pants. I forget the movie. I just watched it the other day. I don't know. You'd have to ask him. Oh, I'm sorry, Cody. I put your line of work down. No, Cody ain't a greeter. He greets vegetables. No, there's nothing wrong with being a greeter. I mean, if he thinks he could be a professional surfer, more power to him. I think he's too old. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of years to learn. By the time he's learning how to be a great surfer, I think it'd be, he'd be too old. My opinion. Just my opinion. But he might surprise everybody. I think he would have maybe a better chance of being a Walmart greeter. The vegetable and fruit grater. Yeah, you tell them what bin to go to. You escort them to their bins. I mean, I'm not trying to take away his dream. Yeah, I know. Dude's close to 40 and he's going to be a professional surfboard rider. Possible, maybe. Yeah, out of the question, most likely. Oh, sure he does. He makes it interesting. He makes it fun. Remember Mr. Perfect? Mr. Perfect at professional wrestling. Well, Marker is Mr. Perfect of YouTube.
No, he's not.
Sure he is. Yeah, that was a good one.
What's up?
I got a pain in my neck. Oh, better. How you doing, baby girl?
Awesome. How you been doing?
I'm doing awesome. You tickling me over there?
Yeah.
Quit that. Hey. No, I mean, hey, it's good to have dreams. I have dreams. But I'm sort of doubtful on my dreams because of my age and my ability to do things, and yeah. I didn't mean to make him mad. I mean, I hope he's okay. Hey, Worshipful's a good guy, but some of his things he comes up with, I mean, come on.
Man, I stopped doing that.
All right, Barefoot Bandit. Okay, there you go.
It's below now. Welcome inside the cave. And another one.
But I mean, normally it takes like 5 to 10 years to be really good at something before you could even go pro. Sure, it's entertainment. Most everybody who's a professional at some kind of sport, they started back when they were a kid, not at 30 years old, almost 40. That's kind of late in life to start something, but some people have been able to do it. Shit, I wouldn't try to be a boxer now. I mean, my age is against me, and my health is against me, and it would be crazy to. But when I was younger, I was pretty good at boxing. I lost one match out of, 12, 13 matches? Yeah. Very first one. I got knocked out of the ring. I waited too long in my corner, the bell rang, and I turned around and he hit me, and I went out of the ring. There you go. I don't think you're professional yet unless you start practicing when you were a kid. But yeah, most things like figure skating, skiers, surfboard riders, they started when they were like, 10 years old or even earlier. 5, 6, 7 years old, 4 years old, 3 years old. Look at Dorothy Hamill. She's almost what? Well, she's about my age, so she's like 63 or something. She probably could still skate pretty good, but her career ended like by the time before she was 30. Yeah, sure. He was definitely an exception.
I think you're right.
But it takes a lot of work, a lot of training. He probably was in good shape to start with. He probably knew a lot of the moves, probably practiced a lot of them. It ain't like he knew nothing about the sport and became a wrestler, He had to know something. I mean, his first few matches, he looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's real good. Where's that check? Is it on it?
He made his money, he got out. He's doing his own thing, making more money. But being a wrestler would be a lot easier. I would think at his age he might become a wrestler easier than a pro surfer. I mean, DDP, I think, he didn't just one day, oh, I'm going to be a wrestler. I know nothing about it, and went in and became a wrestler. Sure. Jake the Snake, yeah.
Oh, fuck, this oh, it's different. It's a persistent moment.
Sure. That's like when I was young. But, 15, 16, I could dance on roller skates.
I see.
Was I professional? No. Maybe if I worked harder at it, I'd have got better. There's always room for improvement if you're good at something. Fishing, I'm not a pro. I've done a lot of fishing. Well, he also helped Jake the Snake. I'm not one of these high-tech fishermen. I don't have a fish finder. I go out on the lake, try to read a lake. I've bought topo maps for Pontotooming, Mosquito Lake, Lake Berlin Reservoir out there, Tappan Lake. I've had to, topo, read the land structures of the lake, where the high spots, low spots are. But I'm not a professional, but I could probably catch as many fish as somebody with all this high-tech shit. Okay, Bubbo, you be good. Take care. Hit that like button on the way out. Thank you very much for coming in. We all love you. Take care. Be careful out there.
That might work.
Oh, just sat up? Yeah. Sure, it's fun to pretend.
Okay, I got the grip. Yep, we need to step up. Now, one question.
Well, my dream, when I was younger was being a, weightlifter, Olympic style weightlifter. I was getting pretty damn good, but it was a lot of hard work and it took a lot of years to build up to where I was.
But I need to step. Yes, 20.
That's a lie. Yo, Spider Collector.
Hey, it's 5.
I want to see the proof on that one. You want to accuse me of things. Show me the proof. I'm not leaving my wife for no other woman, nor have I ever said that or let on to anybody about that. Conor McGregor lost his fate. Well, he's a good fighter, but, like they said, there's always somebody out there who's going to be better than you. And he met his match. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, I heard Ronda Rousey might be in Royal Rumble or whatever. I never rollerbladed. I think it'd be a lot like ice, like ice skating, which I feel is harder than roller skating because you're on one little blade. Always wanted to try ice skating, never did. And same go with rollerblade. When rollerblades came out, I thought, maybe, I'll stick to roller skating. 4 wheels better than 4 and 2 front, 2 backs better than 4 in a row. He's gonna lose. To WWE, that's all that they needed, another jerk off. I don't like Conor McGregor. He's too cocky, he thinks he's the best, and yes, he is a good fighter. Would I want to fight him in a street fight? Hell no, because he'd whip my ass big time, and I know it. I'm not stupid. Is he the greatest? No. Yeah. Oh, could you imagine Connor's ego versus McMahon's ego? What that would be like? Oh my God. I've never kayaked. Canoeing, I'm pretty good at a canoe. Well, first of all, Planet Randy would never ask me that question. It's a fake Planet Randy. Well, I know it ain't. You know it ain't. But fake. So you come in here with fake names, I'm going to block you. Respect to the real person. Another thing I'd like to have done when I was young was skydive. Never got around to it. Now, I wouldn't attempt it.
Where's my package?
Up your ass to the right. I don't know where mine put it. Hello! Haven't seen you in so long. Hello, Hannah Bear.
Oh, where is it?
Hey, Bung, don't forget the door, Mike.
Well, I'm coming in soon.
Buddy. Giant fluff ball.
I don't think Connor could even beat Hornswoggle. Let's see here. Your shoes. Ooh, they got Jack on them.
Yeah, that's why I like them.
Ooh.
They're bigger than I thought they would be, and I got an 8, and I wear a 9.
Well, they didn't have 9s.
No, those are fitting. Excuse me. Sorry. I hope they fit. You got more chocolate?
Now those are shoes.
Oh, those are the shoes you got.
Yeah.
Howdy. They look really cool. I like them.
Are they Hannah?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, and by the way, my daughters were taken away from me. Wait a minute.
What? I'm right here.
Yeah, Anna's here, Heather's here, and Haley's here. Oh my God, the trolls were wrong again.
Oh, those are her packs.
Goldberg, I mean, in his day, Goldberg was good, but anymore it's like a 5-minute match. If it goes over 5 minutes, I don't think Goldberg has the stamina to go very long.
What? I can't get up here. Blue.
What you got?
They're chalk pastels.
Oh,
Is it okay if I borrow your knife to open them because they're taped?
go for it. Just put it back where you find it.
That mail. The fuck is this? I don't know.
It's a fuck.
Hey, watch your mouse.
Sorry.
So the voice for working America.
I mean,
Ooh.
they're gonna let whoever they want win. They basically already know.
Oh, I see. I don't see. I do see.
You eating the game? Thank you.
Don't mixed up, huh?
Well, they're used, and I saw them. I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're $4, so.
No problem.
You dummy.
They're usable. They seem really high quality too for School Smart. Or, yeah.
Well, I think I'm going to be getting off here. Girls all home. I want to thank you all for coming in. We've had a good chat.
Marker's still mad?
I don't know. He's been in and out.
Howdy.
We love you, Marker. I mean, you bring a lot of laughs to this show. I mean,
I just got tired of his mouth.
Oh, thank God there's a white color. You don't see that a lot.
so I want to thank you all. Have a great day. Be careful out there. There's a lot of crazies, a lot of crazy things going on. Viruses, people. You know, be safe. So here you go. I love y'all. Make the memories with your family and friends. And I will see